This is the BH Ultralight bike belonging to French cycling, Tour de France and just general cycling legend Thomas Voeckler. Compared to many other pro bikes which might have weight saving features or features to improve aerodynamics or other such things like that, Voeckler's bike is, in first impressions at least, impressively pared down. Starting at the very top of the bike, he is riding a Prologo Scratch Pro saddle that's got carbon fibre rails, and that is attached to an FSA K-Force carbon fibre seat post. The seat post has got quite a lot of layback, and Voeckler's saddle is thrown right towards the back of that. So this position will have quite a big distance between the nose of the saddle and the centre of the bottom bracket. Moving forward from that, Voeckler has an FSA headset, an FSA OS-99 carbon fibre stem and FSA carbon fibre handlebars. The handlebars are in an ergonomic shape. Matching the saddle, he's using Prologo Bar Tape, which you can tell from the stickers on the drops and also the bar ends. Attached to the bars is an out front mount for a Garmin head unit, and braking and shifting is supplied by Shimano's latest Dura-Ace Di2 levers. He has one satellite shifter, and that's right up towards the stem for his right hand. So that's the shifter that he's going to use when he's climbing in the saddle on the tops. Attached to the Dura-Ace Di2 brake levers are the FSA K-Force brakes. So that's a brake, if you will, from what we'd usually see where teams who have some Shimano parts tend to go 100% in with Shimano parts. Shifting is supplied by Dura-Ace Di2 rear mech and a Dura-Ace Di2 front mech. Staying with the FSA theme from the brakes is the FSA K-Force Lite BB386 chainset. So it's got carbon fibre arms. BB386 is FSA's chainset standard, and it's super adaptable, which in a confusing world of bottom bracket standards I think is a very important thing. The chainrings on this are the traditional 3953. This bike is a very traditional setup. Attached to those FSA cranks, one of the only French brands on this bike are the Look Keo blade pedals. Something that's conspicuous by its absence on this bike is a power meter. There's no power meter in sight. Voeckler, if you haven't ever seen him race, is a rider who definitely just goes for it by gut. He rides as hard as he can, gets in brakes. He doesn't, at least to a viewer, appear to be a particularly by numbers bike racer. Like I mentioned back at the start of this video, one of the most striking things on this bike, apart from the bright, I guess, red-orange paint job on the BH bike's ultralight frame, is just how pared down and how simple the build is. And that's exemplified by the fact that Voeckler has only one bottle cage. He's got a Tacx carbon fibre bottle cage on the down tube, no other bottle cage. So on a hot day, either he or possibly one of his teammates are going to be going to and from the team car rather a lot to stay hydrated. Alongside the FSA brakes, chainset, bar and stem, the wheels also come from an FSA brand. They are Vision, and they are the Vision Metron 42s. So we actually see a lot of riders, whether they're on Shimano wheels or Campagnolo wheels, choose a depth of rim that's between 35 and 42 millimeters deep. It is pretty much, especially for a smaller rider, the perfect balance between aerodynamics and lightweight. Wheels are a component which are usually shared amongst the team. So a rider might need a different depth, a different tyre width, a different cassette, and so wheels just tend to switch between bikes. That doesn't look to be the case here though, because Voeckler has got name stickers on the wheels, and he's also got his initials on the sidewalls of each of the tubulars, which suggests that there's something about this wheel set that is particular for Voeckler, and that he's perhaps very particular about how his tyres and his wheels are set up. And to be honest, they're a component where that makes absolute sense. Pro mechanics tend to shy away from using excessive zip ties, which means that nearly every zip tie on a pro bike is pretty much necessary. This one right here, not only is the finish perfect, you can't see any zip tie end there, is used just to keep the Dura-Ace Di2 wire flush into the frame, stop it flapping around. It means that if you crash or something like that, it's not going to get caught and pulled out of the mech or broken. So onto the vital statistics. The ones that we can see, he is running 172.5mm cranks, and he's got 5339 chainrings on that. The cassette is actually a very small tight range cassette. He's running an 11 through to 25 cassette. Usually we'd expect to see riders on 11 to 28. The tyres are Hutchinson, and they come in at around 23mm wide, both front and rear, according to my calipers. Saddle height is about 74 centimetres, reach is around 56, aided by the 12cm stem. The handlebars are 42 centimetres centre to centre. And the weight of the bike, that comes in right on the dot at 6.85 kilograms. So the mechanics have got it spot on there, as you can see, because it's such a pared down, very light build. One last thing, the free hub sound check. Vision Metron 42s, that's a good loud free hub. I've really enjoyed looking at Thomas Voeckler's BH Ultralight Pro Bike. I think one of my favourite things about it, apart from the really simple build, is the colour. I think it just looks stunning. Let us know your thoughts though in the comments down below, and if you have enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to share it with your friends too. To subscribe to GCN, all you need to do is to click on our logo, which is on screen right now, and there's also a link to our shop on screen where you can get our limited edition t-shirts just like this one. To see more videos from the 2017 Tour de France, they're all in a playlist, and that is right there just for you. And to see another pro bike video from a random race, just click there.